The Gospel of St. Mark, the 9th chapter. And he said unto them, Verily I say unto you, there be some of them that stand here, which shall not taste of death till they have seen the kingdom of God come with power. And after 6 days Jesus took Peter, James, and John, and led them up into an high mountain out of the way alone, and he was transfigured before them. And his raiment did shine, and was made very white, even as snow, so white as no fuller can make upon the earth. And there appeared unto them Elijah with Moses, and they talked with Jesus. And Peter answered and said to Jesus, Master, here is good being for us. Let us make 3 tabernacles, one for thee, and one for Moses, and one for Elijah. And he wist not what he said, for they were afraid. And there was a cloud that shadowed them, and a voice came out of the cloud, saying, This is my dear Son, hear him. And suddenly they looked round about them, and saw no man more than Jesus only with themselves. As they came down from the mountain, he charged them that they should tell no man what they had seen till the Son of Man were risen from death again. And they kept that saying with themselves, and questioned one with another what rising from death again should mean. And they asked him, saying, Why then say the scribes that Elijah must first come? He answered and said unto them, Elijah verily shall first come and restore all things. And also, is it not written of the Son of Man, that he shall suffer many things and be set at naught? Moreover I say unto you, that Elijah is come, and they have done unto him whatsoever they would, as it is written of him. And he came to his disciples, and saw much people about them, and the scribes disputing with them. And straightway all the people, when they beheld him, were amazed, and ran to him, and saluted him. And he said unto the scribes, What dispute ye with them? And one of the company answered and said, Master, I have brought my son unto thee, which hath a dumb spirit. And wheresoever he taketh him, he teareth him, and he foameth, and he gnasheth with his teeth, and pineth away. And I spake to thy disciples that they should cast him out, and they could not. He answered him and said, O generation without faith, how long shall I be with you? How long shall I suffer you? Bring him unto me. And they brought him unto him. And as soon as the spirit saw him, he tare him, and he fell down on the ground, wallowing and foaming. And he asked his father, How long is it ago since this hath happened him? And he said, Of a child, and oftentimes casteth him into the fire, and also into the water, to destroy him. But if thou canst do anything, have mercy on us, and help us. Jesus said unto him, If thou couldest believe, all things are possible to him that believeth. And straightway the father of the child cried with tears, saying, Lord, I believe, help mine unbelief. When Jesus saw that the people came running together unto him, he rebuked the foul spirit, saying unto him, Thou dumb and deaf spirit, I charge thee, come out of him, and enter no more into him. And the spirit cried, and rent him sore, and came out. And he was as one that had been dead, insomuch that many said, He is dead. But Jesus caught his hand, and lifted him up, and he rose. And when he was come into the house, his disciples asked him secretly, Why could not we cast him out? And he said unto them, This kind can by no other means come forth, but by prayer and fasting. And they departed thence, and took their journey through Galilee. And he would not that any man should have known it. For he taught his disciples, and said unto them, The Son of Man shall be delivered into the hands of men, and they shall kill him. And after that he is killed, he shall rise again the 3rd day. But they wist not what that saying meant, and were afraid to ask him. And he came to Capernaum. And when he was come a house, he asked them, What was it that ye disputed between you by the way? And they held their peace. For by the way they reasoned between themselves who should be the greatest. And he sat down, and called the 12 unto him, and said to them, If any man desire to be first, the same shall be last of all, and servant unto all. And he took a child, and set him in the midst of them, and took him in his arms, and said unto them, Whosoever receiveth any such a child in my name receiveth me. And whosoever receiveth me receiveth not me only, but him that sent me. John answered him, saying, Master, we saw one casting out devils in thy name, which followeth not us, and we forbade him, because he followeth us not. But Jesus said, Forbid him not, for there is no man that shall do a miracle in my name, that can lightly speak evil of me. Whosoever is not against you is on your part, and whosoever shall give you a cup of water to drink for my name's sake, because ye belong to Christ, verily I say unto you, he shall not lose his reward. And whosoever shall offend one of these little ones that believe in me, it were better for him that a millstone were hanged about his neck, and he were cast into the sea. Wherefore if thy hand offend thee, cut him off. It is better for thee to enter into life maimed, than having 2 hands to go into hell, into fire that never shall be quenched, where their worm dieth not, and the fire never goeth out. Likewise, if thy foot offend thee, cut him off. For it is better for thee to go halt into life, than having 2 feet to be cast into hell, in a fire that never shall be quenched, where their worm dieth not, and the fire never goeth out. And if thine eye offend thee, pluck him out. It is better for thee to go into the kingdom of God with 1 eye, than having 2 eyes to be cast in a hell fire, where their worm dieth not, and the fire never goeth out. Every man shall be salted with fire, and every sacrifice shall be seasoned with salt. Salt is good, but if the salt be unsavory, what shall ye season therewith? See that ye have salt in yourselves, and have peace one with another. Several words in this chapter reflect older meanings that may not be clear today. A fuller was a worker who cleaned and whitened cloth, especially wool, by soaking and beating it with soap, an occupation that no longer exists. The phrase wist not means did not know. Wist is the past tense of wit, an old word for knowing. To be said it not means to be considered worthless or treated as nothing. A dumb spirit refers to one that causes muteness. Dumb in this context means unable to speak rather than unintelligent. When the boy pinneth away, it means he grows weak or wastes away. To wallow means to roll or writhe, especially on the ground. The phrase rent him sore means that the spirit caused violent convulsions. Rent is the past tense of rend, meaning to tear. To enter into life, halt, means to enter it lame or crippled. Halt in older usage refers to impaired walking. The instruction to pluck it out means to tear or pull something out forcefully. The word offend, in phrases like if thy hand offend thee, means to cause to stumble or to lead astray. The word hell in this chapter translates the term Gehenna, and hellfire refers to fire associated with that place. 3 times the phrase is repeated, where their worm dieth not, and the fire never goeth out. To be salted with fire is a phrase using the image of fire and salt together, both used in purification and sacrifice. Unsavory means lacking flavor or tasteless, and the phrase have peace one with another uses an older word order. In modern English, we would say have peace with one another. If you've enjoyed this reading, take a moment to like and subscribe, and consider supporting the channel through Patreon. It helps keep this work going. And just for fun, check out some of my Klingon content while you're here. It's all in good fun.